These are the tech guys who turned out to be scammers. 25-year-old tech queen Sapphire Egemasi built the perfect image on LinkedIn. She showed off her coding skills, corporate internships, and luxurious vacations. But behind the luxury, Sapphire was an alleged member of a fraud syndicate. She created fake websites to impersonate official US government websites and steal login credentials of US citizens. In all, she stole nearly $1.3 million from the US government. She was arrested in New York, where she resided in April. If convicted, she could face up to 20 years in prison. Ayodele Toyosi, founder of RipRight Global Limited and AgroRight Limited, dragged to court for allegedly defrauding unsuspecting Nigerians out of 600 million naira and $50,000. Toyosi lured investors with promises of lucrative agri-business opportunities, but instead of delivering profits, he allegedly diverted the funds for personal gains. In one instance, Toyosi used 300 million naira to buy a luxury property in Lagos, while telling his investors the money was put into business. To stay in character, he even presented fake medical records to try to deceive the court and escape justice. This lame attempt was discovered, and so his bail was revoked. His next court hearing is set for October this year. Charles Uche Nawa David pretended to be a real estate mogul while running a $2 million romance scam behind closed doors. Charles would make his victims fall in love with him, then convince them to give him access into their accounts. Once inside, he would transfer all their money through crypto. He was arrested in April when he flew into the US from the United Kingdom. Charles was sentenced to 2 years in prison and ordered to repay $2.7 million. After serving his time, he will be deported back to Nigeria. If you are chasing fast money through fraud, remember, every scam has an end, and it usually ends in handcuffs and prison time. Please stay away from crime. Don't just watch scam stories. Have you heard about the latest Ponzi scheme that just crumbled in Nigeria? Meet Ahamba Tochukwu, the Chief Executive Officer of Gavice Logistics Limited. On paper, he was running a booming logistics empire, covering haulage, courier, and e-commerce services. But according to the EFCC, the business was nothing more than a Ponzi scheme. Tochukwu promised investors a mouth-watering 50% return on investment. Yes, 50%. And just like that, over 400 investors poured their hard-earned money into this so-called business. By the time the dust settled, Tochukwu had collected more than 2 billion naira. Then, suddenly, in November 2024, Tochukwu vanished. No capital, no returns, nothing. For months, investors searched for him, but he had disappeared into thin air with their money. Eventually, the hide-and-seek game ended on September 3rd, 2025, when the EFCC tracked Tochukwu down and arrested him. Now, he is in custody, facing interrogation over the alleged fraud. Please, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Stay away from get-rich-quick schemes. If you want to learn...
Hello, almost. How are you? What is your name? Were you the one that was kidnapped?
Yes.
Okay. In where? Okay, now you're good with farmland. Okay. How many days have you been with them? Okay, you have been with them 5 days. Okay. But we thank God that you will be recovered today. And by Fuga Vigilante, Edo State Security Corps, Fuga Command. We thank God for the successful operation. My gallant officers, I thank you all. You people are wonderful. And Bless's brother, you are wonderful. We thank you. This little girl, this Blessy that was being kidnapped 5 days ago, has been recovered by us, the Fuga Sector Command in Edo State Security Corps. We thank God we recover her along Ajakuta Railway through Agenegbode, Otokwe. We thank God for the successful operation. We thank God for each and every one of us. Wait. Okay, calm down. Wait. Look me. body. All right, worry, my body. Yaga, talk to me.